Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be continuing with a quick playthrough of the second mission of the Supreme Commander campaign, which is called Snowblind. So this is the UEF campaign again. We already played Black Earth, which was the first mission. Now, the only difference I've made this time, anyone that's particularly astute will notice that we have gained one mod as well as a UI mod. This mod is simply a SimSpeed++. All it does is improve performance. The bit it's mentioning about Phantom stuff is to do with a different game mode, so don't worry, we're still playing the game pretty much flat. It's just to smooth out any slight hiccups, because we did have a couple of stutters last time. So hopefully this will help. And pretty much straight on that, we're just going to jump straight in and get on with this. Don't suspect this will be a particularly long stream, because again, it's just a second mission. It shouldn't take too long. I imagine by the time we get to the 4th or 5th mission, it's probably going to start being a bit more of a challenge. Okay, so let's see.
This is Director Stenson of the Science Station Lima Foxtrot. Our power core has been breached, and we are unable to repair it. If it isn't contained soon, the entire facility will explode.
Well, that sounds dangerous, doesn't it?
Colonel Arnold, General Clark's orders are to get to Station Lima Foxtrot and fix that power core ASAP. Earthcom out.
Okay, let's grab our extra mexes. How are we doing? Okay, so we need to get over here and defend this guy. Repair the power core. Okay, I think we can do this. I need him to do that. And then maybe build some power plants. And we'll get this little engineer here to build us a couple of hydros. I've got the second engineer to help him as well. Maybe even the third, we'll see. So yeah, let's help out with this for now. Let's get you to help out with that. And then throw down an air factory up here. Or do I want it behind? Yeah, I might put behind instead. No, I'm going to commit to the top. Okay, we'll send 3 engineers out for hydro production. The next 2 are going to go down this way and get plenty of reclaim on the map. That's nice, so we can get some extra mass if we need it. I'll grab a spy plane. Sorry, a scout. I keep calling them spy planes. It's a hummingbird. I'm going to grab a hummingbird out and send it out to check what's on our side of the ravine.
Wait, what the? Those eggheads dropped me on the wrong side of the continent. I'm no help, Earthcom. It'll be hours before I can get there. Tell Clark the rookie will have to do it on his own.
Lieutenant, General
That's fine, I'm sure we can manage without you, you annoying pain in the bahoot.
Colonel Arnold will advise as
Okay, let's see. Let's get us like, you know.
Colonel Arnold has confirmed that you have constructed an air factory.
Whoa, jeez.
Uploading the schematic for the
Okay.
Courier light air transport.
Didn't see that one coming, I'll admit. Let's get some tanks on the go. Let's get some planes on the go, and let's get a turret on the go. Did not expect quite so much aggression. And then we'll throw down like a anti-air turret, I guess. Okay, let's set these guys to patrol and get any reclaim we want. We might also need to get a radar down at some point. And we definitely need to get anti-air turret down, because these guys are just airlocking me. tanks in. Actually going to pause my interceptor production until my turret's cleared out some space for me. It's a bit more expensive than I can afford. Shield. Extra engineering power. Let's go with drones. Now, I think at first we're going to have an issue with the drones getting shot down by come on, words. Shot down by the enemy interceptors. I'm awake, guys, it's true, I'm not half asleep, it's fine. I'm going to overflow mass. Never a good sign, never a good sign. Ah, but my anti-air turret's taking some stuff out now, so we might be able to keep building some start building some interceptors again. And then, let's see. Stick a little radar on the base.
Attention Station Lima Foxtrot. This is Templar Min.
And then we'll help out with this as well.
No intention of harming you. Surrender now and avoid unnecessary bloodshed.
Don't listen to her.
That's fine, I won't listen to her. I'm good at not listening to people. We'll grab another land factory. We'll need to make some anti-air in here, aren't we? How many T1 units can this carry? 6 of them. Let's grab like 5 transports or something when we get a chance. Speed up the production of our air force. All hands on deck. Some lovely reclaim they're dropping on us via bombers. They're also dropping bombs, which is a bit more of a problem, but kind of brutal. Taking out my tanks. Good job, I built a decent amount of anti-air. They didn't like a turret, did they? Ooh, power. Power is a problem. I feel like my voice quality is a bit weird.
Scans are showing a lot of Aeon activity between you and the facility, so it's gonna be hot. Clear out the enemy before you try and reach Lima.
Not too much I can do about that. Oh, what's this? Any of the Aeon units patrolling this area? There aren't any Aeon units patrolling this area. Oh wait, that's the main mission. Shoot down my transport. That's just rude. Oh, I don't want 7 of them. 5 of them, that'll do. There we go, you guys go get some reclaim. Because we are short on mass.
Core temperature has doubled. We can't last much longer.
You can't last much longer, you're not taking any damage. You're whinging about. Jeez, some people just like to complain. More bombers? Really? This is just space out my anti-air turrets a bit. Okay, let's have this one producing just tanks, and that one can produce tanks and artillery. There we go, that should be fine. This one I'm just producing... Okay, yeah, I need to stop doing that for now. Because that ain't helping. Oh, I can't get the gun upgrade this time. That sucks. Okay, this might have been a bit intense on the power. There's a lot of anti-air and not a lot of tanks. How quick do those build? 11 seconds and 9 seconds versus 14. That's why. It's fine though, we'll figure it out. Wish I could get some Tech 2 units, that'd be nice right about now. Some chunky boys. But I think we're doing okay right now. I mean, this is a bit idle, which is kind of a shame, but we'll make do. Oh, is that more bombers? Oh no, interceptors again. They're probably after my transport, aren't they? So I'm not even using it. Oh no, they want the drones. These guys really need to chill out. Let's build another anti-air turret. Okay, I think we might be getting a bit too much anti-air. Let's add in some more artillery. Actually, no, let's add some more tanks into that mix. Can never have too many tanks, right? Let's get this repaired up and then continue assisting. Okay, let's move in, shall we? I mean, I know this is a lot of anti-air, but we've still got 17 tanks and 5 artillery. That should be enough, I think. Or I hope, at least. It's a bit expensive. Oh, we can get mass storages, can't we? Let's go and build some of those around here. It's not that useful on Tech 1 mass extractors, but the storage could be handy later on, and it might let us upgrade to Tech 2 at some point. So we're gonna get some of oh, well, that's annoying. Oh, did I just grab all my engineers? A lot of them, at least. Ooh. Wait, that's pretty... Oh, that was building a drone. I was going to say, that was pretty fast. Jeez. Wait a second. There's an engineer some... Ah. What are you doing up here? Okay, can you guys, like, come out here and then sort of get some... Whoa, okay. Sneaky artillery whilst I'm not looking. Sneak a little further.
Increasingly unstable. You've got to do something. There isn't much time left.
I'm hoping that he's just saying that for effect's sake, because I haven't got anything to really go and help him with at the moment. I guess I could send some engineers over. I'm kind of using all my engineers at the moment. They're all doing some reclaim. What I would love to do is see if I can go claim this. A bit of extra power would be nice. I'm not... yeah, whenever I get reclaimed, my power tanks from trying to do this. Maybe going for a RAS upgrade was chancing it a little bit on Tech 1. And what we can do is we can send out the little armed drone thing to manually do some reclaim. There we go. Okay, let's move these guys over there. Let's get these guys in formation. Maybe a few to May tanks now. There we go, something like that. Well, need to clear out this area, right? It's just loads of mobile anti-air. Okay, come on, let's clear these guys out quicker. Whoa, careful. Oh, I forgot that friendly fire isn't on. Yep. Incoming artillery shots. I think I literally just drove into those bombs. That was not a very sensible decision. I need to back off a little bit. A very slow moving bomb. Those though, aren't they? Trundling along. Okay, let's see what we can do. Those guys up there. I'll leave these guys further down. This might have been a mistake. By might up, I mean I'm pretty sure that was a mistake. Oh, did I lose all the guys that were getting reclaimed? Darn it. I'm going to need to expand my radar coverage around, I think. Let's see if we can't send a couple more engineers out. Shame he's missing both his drones at the moment. They would have been handy for some extra reclaim. But these guys are doing a bit. And it doesn't seem to be punishing me for not completing the objective yet, so hopefully that continues. Artillery's range is a little bit annoying. So we should be able to move in and clear them out just fine. Go back into formation. Yeah, this was a terrible idea. This was probably also a terrible idea, to be completely honest, but yeah, what's done is done, right? And then I think I'm going to pump some extra radar out to here and grab some extra power, which you are going to assist with. You're going to pause for a second, I guess. Yeah, we'll pause him whilst these guys get these done. And whilst we get an extra radar up front, because that's quite important. So I'll really push our vision range out, which will be just lovely. I do like this air spam. It's like the second I build my drone. Oh. Jeez. They weren't kidding. You guys, come here. It's actually progressively taking damage. I should really pay attention to this. I don't think this is going to work. Okay, we're going to need to move these guys up to here. Have you help with... Actually, you grab this, and then help out with that. Should probably help more by just grabbing as much reclaim as possible. I think this is going to be a restart, because I am dumb. Whoa, speaking of me being dumb. Do you mind? I mean, evidently you don't, but I'd really like it if you would. See if we can't skirt around the top and then get a... Oh dear. That's already a bad sign, isn't it? Well, there's nothing here currently. No, you need to come over here. Come on. What are you doing? Move. About time for none of your nonsense. Oh dear. Oh, come on. Come on. Now, as long as you're making here without dying, I think we're good. We might have saved it. This guy's over here.
Thank goodness you made it. Repair the core, quickly.
The core has been repaired and the station is secure. Good job, Lieutenant.
Whew.
Earthcom out.
Well, that one's cutting a bit close.
Large group of Aeon ground forces. They appear to be readying another attack. General Clark has authorized you to receive the Air Cleaner Tech 2 anti-air turret and the Triad Tech 2 point defense turret. Upgrade any of your factories and construct a Tech 2 engineer to build these new units. Earthcom out.
Oh, this stuff's all mine now, is it? Well, that's handy. Couple extra. Ooh, and I can upgrade my mexes. That is delightful. This factory upgraded. Push it forward a bit with these. These two can go build that. That'd be freaking wonderful. Getting this over here just to be on the safe side. Sucks you can't put walls right to the edge. Does this base have a radar? It does. Is it my radar? It is. Still can't upgrade it though. How's my radar coverage? We have a gap here, don't we? Might start skipping on the anti-air and mixing some of these sky boxes in. Wish we could build that there, but I suppose things don't always go as we would like. Sure, just go get some extra resources, we could really do them. And yeah. You guys go grab that and then throw yourselves all around the edge.
Sir, the Aeon will soon launch an attack. Earth, come out.
I know. Okay, let's see if we can get you finished off. It's been taking far too long. It should give me a huge amount of power. Woo, look at that. Just get my mass extractors upgraded. Let's push this up to Tech 2. Can I get Tech 2? Okay, let's just Tech 2 everything. This couldn't possibly go badly, right? No production for a while. Sure, something like that. Hopefully these guys can get that radar down. It would be delightful. Yeah, speaking of delightful. We have our 2 advanced turrets. So let's throw a flak down covering the base, just to be on the safe side. And you're going to grab like just 5 mobile flak for there. And when you're done with that, you're going to mix in some flak with a couple of extra tanks, I think. There we go. Maybe upgrading all these at the same time was a bit expensive on the resources. And
They're coming! They're going to slaughter us all!
You were given the opportunity to save yourselves. You will now suffer the wrath.
well, sounds like the attack is inbound. Hopefully this goes alright. Maybe I should stick a shield on my commander and send him to the front lines and be a big tank. Do I have the resources to do that? I do actually. Sorry drones, but you'll go bye-bye. We want a shield. Oh, how many engineers? Oh, I'm on loop. That's a lot of engineers. Okay, let's build a little... Whoa, bad place to build them. Bad place to build them. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, so I want to build them here. Yeah, that's more like it. So like here. Whoa, didn't mean to build all those. And here. And then a couple of flak.
Sir, more units
We'll just leave that one there as an extra. It's fine. Okay, move you guys forward. Yeah, let's actually push these guys right in here, shall we? Whoa, okay. Was not quite expecting that. I can get gunships, that's handy. Can I grab all these engineers and have them help with this? Wait, I thought I told you to stop building engineers. You know what? That's fine. Go help with that. And you need to go over here. and then patrol around. Darn it. I might lose this. I really underestimated the amount of firepower they were going to throw at me there.
Station Lima Foxtrot, come in.
Yep.
I repeat, Station Lima Fox.
Oh, I did not expect to have a hard time with mission 2. Wow. Guess that's what happens when they suddenly give me a timer. Okay. I'm going to rehost this quickly and we'll try and whiz through the first bit. I might speed up the gameplay a little bit just to get back to where we were. And I kind of know what's going on now, so I can be a bit more sensible about it. We need some early anti-air, and then just to push out some land forces, clear away so we can get transports through. Nice and easy. Okay, so we got a factory back here.
This is Director Stenson of the Science Station Lima Foxtrot. Our
This
power
one can
core has
just-
been breached, and we are unable to repair it. If it isn't contained soon, the entire facility will explode.
Loot produce engineers to do some stuff, and I'll grab them out of the queue. I need them. And you can grab this.
And fix that power core ASAP. Earthcom out.
And we need to go assist this when we can. But we also need to build a big old wall of turrets here, because that was a lot of artillery. Grab this guy and have him build some things for us here. Should get send a commander down to get these. You want to grab that, and then this. And you're going to come back, build us a radar. Commander, after you're done with that, if you could get us a couple of anti-air. Probably makes sense to do them the other way around, considering the direction he's coming from. Let's make this a bit more efficient, shall we? I might have some power problems here, but hopefully this guy will start getting some reclaim on the go. I was hoping for trees, they have power in them. Rocks are just mass. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Didn't even stall. Totally going according to plan. No problems here, guys. There we go. Speed things up just a little bit.
Wait, what the? Those eggheads dropped me on the wrong side of the
I'm
continent.
definitely not going to push the RAS upgrade this time. It was really nice having the resource allocation. Great having all that power, but it's just a bit too expensive. I spent so much time and energy on that, it wasn't really worth it.
Establish a base with some basic defenses, and then build an air factory. Colonel Arnold will advise as necessary.
Let's grab these back as well. And when we've done that, let's grab some power around here, because we're going to need it. What are you guys doing? Well, I used some engineers to build that. Oh yeah, that's these guys, isn't it? I'm getting very forgetful. Jeez. Let's just go. Engineers everywhere reclaiming. Oh, that. Another factory. Even more power.
Colonel Arnold has confirmed that you have constructed an air factory. We're uploading the schematic for the C6 Courier Light.
Whoa,
aircraft.
Jesus. You got enough bombers? Okay, let's throw down a couple more anti-air turrets, because apparently we need them. Don't remember getting hit this hard by bombers last time, but fair enough.
Attention Station Lima Foxtrot. This is Templar Min of the Aeon Illuminate. We have no intention of harming you. Surrender now and avoid unnecessary bloodshed.
Yeah, okay, we need to keep an eye on this thing.
Don't listen to
Definitely
her.
taking some damage. It's probably enough engineers for now. Yeah, let's do something like that. Let's build a scout, see if we can't lure out his fighters into our little AA nest. Yeah, I'm sure that's actually scout. Sweet, snuck past. There's a little bit of intel at least. Well, it wasn't much intel, but some intel is better than no intel, right? Okay, cool. I'm gonna join in. We're gonna try and clear out this area as quickly as we can. And keep an eye on that as well. We could probably just use a commander to clear out this, to be fair. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? B5 goes to assist. Commander, you come here and you can be assisted by the group of vehicles we've got so far. And actually what I would like from you 5, if you wouldn't mind, is single one of those. Get some clearing out on the go.
Temperature has doubled. We can't last much longer.
Yeah, we're still in front at the moment. You guys go that way, Commander, you can go up here. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to use my commander to clear this bit for now. I'm sure you're going to send those guys back up to help him though. Because he can't build radars and stuff, and more radars is always a good thing to have. I'm going to try and build a transport and see if we can keep it alive. Gonna send you guys to build that, this, and then a radar. Five of them together should get built pretty quick. And then we can start moving in and clearing out this space. That is still fine. I do want to support it. I think we're going to try and leave it until I've cleared a bit more, if possible. Transport's still building. Reclaim is still reclaiming. Commander is on the move.
Use your transport to move either your armored command unit or an engineer to Lima. Scans are showing a lot of Aeon activity between you and the facility, so it's going to be hot. Clear out the enemy before you try and reach Lima.
Okay, let's try and move this
You're
over
on your
here.
own, rookie.
Commander is A-okay with this. We'll do a little overcharge. Kill 2 at once. Oh, 3 at once. See, this is why I'm moving some dudes over to help, because the commander has no anti-air. And I really don't want him getting picked off. Let's see. Do a couple engineers in his transport, and then we'll try and fly it over. Might as well try and get the engineers over there, even if they're not doing anything yet. Okay, we're clearing this area out nicely. We'll move these guys back down to guard the gap. I think we just about cleared this area out though, actually, which is pretty sweet. Oh, did just realise that. There's a lovely little mass extractor there, but we can get on the way.
Thank goodness you made it. Repair the core, quickly.
I will repair that, but first of all, I'm going to build a factory here.
Looks like you got all the patrols. You actually impressed me with that one, rookie.
Sweet. So we've taken control of this area, which is really lovely, actually. I'm going to move down and plonk a radar in the middle of it. And I think you can grab this. And a couple of these. And then get back over to base. What's this doing? This is doing fine. I'll actually send one of you over there and come back down. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Move these all over to the left of it. Seems to be where the raids are coming from. Doesn't like. Commander, you doing fine? Cool. Objective, you have not died yet. That's always a good start. Oh, this stuff's mine as well. So I'm doing pretty well on my resources so far. I think that's about that. We're going to send you to assist that when you're done.
The core is increasingly unstable. You've got to do something. There isn't much time left.
Core's fine, core's fine. Don't worry about it. Speed things up a considerable notch. Keep an eye on this whilst we're doing this, because obviously that's going to make it go down quickly.
Sir, General Clark is wondering why the power core hasn't been repaired yet. Earthcom out.
Ah, because the core's fine. The core's fine, right? This should probably be a patrol path, really. Let's see, we've got a lot of resources. Feel like we could afford to go for that now. But it might not be a good idea still. Okay, I think... Okay, back to normal speed. I think that I'm going to wait till these 5 guys have finished, just so there's a bit of force here. Then I'm going to get this upgraded and get things on the move. Oh, well, I mean get the repairs done and get things on the move, should I say.
Sir, maybe you should check out your objectives. Earthcom out.
Okay, there we go. Get this repaired up.
Good job, Lieutenant.
And we're back to where we were, but in a much more stable position.
Sir, scans detect a large group of Aeon ground forces. They appear to be readying another attack. General Clark has authorized you to receive the Air Cleaner Tech 2 anti-air turret and the Triad Tech 2 point defense turret. Upgrade any of your factories and construct a Tech 2 engineer to build these new units. Earthcom out.
Okay, let's get a little wall of RT. There we go. And then we'll get some transports on the go as well. And whilst we're at it, let's get a couple of upgrades. Or a few upgrades even. Send these engineers over there to help out with that. And get these with some little upgrades themselves. At which point we'll take out those. Put on these. But also add in an extra one each of these. So that we're still mixing in less anti-air power and more ground defense. Okay. Okay, we're going to grab a couple of flaks in the base. And you are immediately going to start just building a straight up wall of point defense. Nice flat ground. Should work just fine.
Sir, the Aeon will soon launch an attack. Earthcom out.
You know what? These guys can actually go patrol instead. I think that will be more beneficial. Definitely burning a lot of mass here though. How are we doing? Let's take these out, take the sky boxes out, and we'll just have this produce those afterwards. We're definitely having some mass problems here. which is never good. So you going down there. Let's get these guys formed up in a more useful fashion. This is quite important, so we can get some focus on point defense for Triad. That'd be great. You guys reclaiming? Sweet. And then you guys reclaiming there. Okay, you guys can just land. Stop burning all your fuel. What are you doing out here? I don't quite understand.
They're coming! They're going to slaughter us all!
Can you just come down here like you're supposed to?
You were given the opportunity to save yourselves. You will now suffer the wrath of the Illuminate.
You know, I want you guys to instead go over here and then reclaim. Hopefully there's enough anti-air here because I didn't build any extra of that. Let's do that now then. And we'll keep pumping out some turrets. You can take out my radar, did he? Nope, sweet. Sorry again, dry throat. Let's move these guys off to the side a bit. Still getting plenty of firepower down here. Still stacking up more tanks and stuff. Starting to have some resource problems, but I think we'll be okay.
Embrace the way and become a knight of the Illuminate.
Okay, let's get
Sir,
Commander
more
to
units are approaching.
look on this.
Earthcom out.
Ah, here we go. Ah, perfect. Well, nearly perfect. Good enough. Let's go with that. What are you guys doing? I have no idea what they're doing. Oh, they're probably grabbing these rocks, aren't they? Yeah. That's fine, that's fine. And so those afterwards. I think that area should be pretty secure now. It's a lot of triads. It's burning a lot of my mass too. Jeez.
You are destroying the galaxy with your hatred.
Is there a reason we're
Forces
just
moving
sitting here
in,
watching?
sir. This is the biggest one yet. Earthcom out.
I don't know, but sure. Oh, geez, we're not done. Jeez, that's a lot of gunboats and interceptors. Could have built these flaks. And that's a stupid amount of bombers. What the frigibles? Oh, look at that.
Why do you resist? Lay down your arms and accept your fate.
Nice job defending the station, rookie.
Holy crud, they
Sir,
killed my entire front line though. That's a bit of a
decided
problem.
to evacuate Luthian colony. You are to escort a convoy of civilian trucks to Station Lima.
Oh, please tell me I get to control
After all
them.
this, we're abandoning the planet to those monsters?
Lieutenant, this is Constable Nakamura of Luthian. We'll be ready to evacuate once you get some escorts down here. They're going to hit us hard, so you'll need some tanks and mobile anti-air units. Make sure they're escorted by gunships. Luthian out.
Right, what do I need to escort that? Gunships? Okay, so I had some time until I built gunships and all that kind of stuff. Huh? Oh, no, you guys are fine. I'm gonna get you to just rebuild at least one of those turrets. Oh, I forgot about all these mass extractors. Still can't build any bigger tanks or anything, can I? Nope. Seems like we're stuck with the little guys here. If I say little, these guys are quite the force. There's a lot of them here. Still not sure I couldn't build that, but I guess I'll live with it. Yeah, I can afford to get that this time.
Sir, we have detected 3 Aeon short-range radar installations in the area. Destroy them if you are able. Earthcom out.
Well, I think this one should be easy enough to destroy. We're almost on top of it already. So what we probably could do with is grabbing my little scout here and doing some scouting. Ooh, and another little max here I'm spotting. We're going to get this guy fully upgraded just to make sure he's safe. Oh dear, didn't mean to move all that stuff. Let's get you guys back on the ground. Let's get you scouting around. Don't know if I've got a base somewhere or if they're like off map, but hopefully we'll figure it out. Does not appear that they have a base on the map at the moment, so we're going to move our whole big chunk of dudes back over to the other side and take out that radar. I feel like I might have gone a bit overboard with the amount of land forces I have, but it was a bit brutal to me the first time, so I wanted to make sure we were safe. Ooh. A lot of resources I'm getting from that. Which is just fine and dandy, because that way we can just click this button and use them all. Well, it doesn't quite work out, but I'll let the game figure out what it wants to do about that. Yeah, that'll be fun. So wait. Deliverance to the colony will not be able to hold off the island for long. Moves to different station. Okay, so we're moving guys from here up to here.
All 3 Aeon short-range radar installations have been destroyed. Earthcom out.
That should be fine. We've got a pretty sizable army here. It does imply that we're still defending this, so we might want to rebuild some of these turrets at some point. Should be fine. And then get a couple flacking. Well, we've definitely got enough tanks there. But we need a bunch of gunships still. What gunship have we even got? 8. Guess we're just not building gunships very quickly. There we go, let's just mix in some extra defences into the block when we get the chance. I'd like to get one more flak just to make up the 5. Oh yeah, it's just a little artillery dude. You know what, you might as well come join the crew. Still can't get a better radar. You know what, you 5, go help Commander. He's taking his sweet ass time getting these upgrades done, ain't he? We've done this. Totally forgot about this, but it's fine. We'll get the upgrade afterwards. Okay, we'll cut out that choke point with a bunch of turrets and stuff. There's a ridiculous amount of units. In fact, I kind of need to stop because I'm going to run out of unit cap. Yep, we'll let them finish the cycles and then stop. Command's getting nice and chunky. Just going to go build a bunch of extra power storage around this thing up here. Got his resource upgrade, got his repair upgrade, and he's about to get a shield as well. So he's going to be a tough nut to crack. Which is exactly what you want from your commander. You definitely don't want him dying. And how many have gunships? We have 12 now, so we could start this part of the mission. Which, all things considered, we're probably ready for, so I might get out of the way. Actually, I'm going to wait till the shield finishes, and as soon as that's done, I will get things moving. Grab a couple of extra engineers. Cool, these guys are all building the extra turrets that I wanted. Can get our flak in a nice line. Okay. Let's grab all of this down here and then head on sort of like a patrol. How are these guys doing? Yeah, they're doing fine.
Lieutenant, the trucks have exited the colony. They are now under your control. Luthien out.
Okay, so I've got some little trucks to control. Should be nice and straightforward. We're going to move them back up this way. I'll have these guys up. Didn't mean to grab you. You can just keep troll. Why is this turret dead? Why are all these turrets dead? Are they? Oh, not dead. It's just been a bit weird. There we go. Better. Wait a second. These were supposed to be flaks. You guys, what are you doing? Need some flak turrets. Oh, what's with all these assist commands? The game is a bit weird with things like this, like why are there 10 billion assist commands? We good? Cool. Loading up there. You guys go dot some flak along this border just in case. And then trucks there. Just get these guys to come down here. Transports, you need to come here. Gunships are just getting picked off. That's not very useful, is it? Just getting back behind the flak. Oh, hey Ishii, how's it going? We got off to a little bit of a rough start today with this mission. I may have screwed up just a little bit and we had to restart once. But we're on track now, I think. I have a rather large army. And we're just currently escorting these little civilians over to here. There's some gunships in to help out. I do like the cinematic camera angles you can do in this game. It's kind of fun. I also love this ability to, like, I think every real-time strategy game should have the ability to do what this strategic zoom. It's just so much better than normal. Like, it feels so much more natural to move around the map like this than, like, constantly edge panning. Jeez, they definitely don't want us to move these guys, but I have got kind of a ridiculous number of units here. So many so that I'm having a hard time with my unit cap. But how are you doing anyway today, Ishii? You having a good time? Oh, you're not familiar with this? This is Supreme Commander. So, it's an older game now. I'll give you a little rundown. So, what I'm currently playing is the original Supreme Commander's campaign, which is from, I don't know, 2000... Actually, really don't know when this game's from. 2000 and something before 2010. I don't know. Maybe 2007 or something like that. But anyway, so this game, however, is running in. All the servers got shut down, so you couldn't play online, and the fan, like the community and stuff, made what's called Forged Alliance Forever, which is why there's FAF in the title of the stream. That's a community client which has a bunch of balance changes and fixes, and it's for the original game as well as the expansion, which was like a standalone expansion called Forged Alliance, hence Forged Alliance Forever, or FAF as everyone just calls it.
Has successfully evacuated, and medical teams are seeing to the survivors. Mission completed. Earthcom out. Sir, in addition to defending Station Lima Foxtrot,
but over time they've done some like slight balance changes, added a couple of new units and stuff. Nothing too crazy. It's not like a big conversion. It's the same game. They've just expanded on it a bit. And we need some radar here because we've got some artillery shooting us from where we can't see. There we go. And we're going to need to replace this turret. Oh well. Send the gunships back home. Okay, I think that's probably enough. Well, it's in the same genre, so they're both real-time strategy games, but it's quite different. So obviously you can see the scale is quite large, and I've got like hundreds of units, so it's on a much larger scale. And as I was mentioning, there's this lovely feature which is called strategic zoom. So you can still edge pan, so I can still, like you would in Age of Empires, I can still pan around on the map. I can't go right with my panning because I'm running a multi-monitor setup and it just goes off onto the next screen if I go that way. But you can lock the mouse to the screen, so that's fine. However, most people for getting around, you can zoom all the way out as far as the map will go, and some of the maps are really big. Big differences from AoE though, you only have 2 resources, so up in the top here you can see you've got your mass bar, which is the green stuff, and you've got your energy bar, which is the orange. Now, resources in this game are done on a, how would you say it? So you've got resources stored, which is probably more similar to the Age of Empires way. So I've got mass 26,000 and 74,000 power in storage. However, this bit is your income. So I can, even if I don't have the resources for something, I can start building it as long as I have the income for it. And even if I don't have the income, I can start building it, but it'll just build really slowly because it'll just wait until it has the resources to build more of it. So the game will never be like, oh, you can't afford to do this. You have to be aware of your own resources as you go. And it also means that I can queue up like hundreds of random things, regardless of if I have resources or not. Ooh, although I did just see, I've got a bunch of new tech upgraded. Oh, tech also in this game, kind of like Age of Empires where you go through the ages, in this you go through the tech levels. So these are Tech 2 factories, as you can see down in the bottom corner. I can't mouse over to it because otherwise it disappears. Oh, actually, how's it? So Tech 2 factories, and these are Tech 2 tanks. Originally, when you start, you have all these units, which are all your Tech 1 units. Then you go to Tech 2s, and there's Tech 3, and then there's Experimental as well, which are like really fancy units. I guess that'd be like your unique units in Age of Empires 2. I mean, that's the closest similarity. They're probably more equivalent to, I guess, your, like, I don't know, war elephants or something. You know, your really expensive big units. I don't think there's a good comparison, really. That's about as close as you're going to get.
Embrace the way and become a knight of the Illuminate.
Okay, so let's see. We're going to go a couple of these. These going to loot and go down to here. So this is my Tech 1 army. I'm probably going to lose it actually doing this. This might have been a mistake. That was a bit more fortified than I had anticipated. So you can see they've got a bunch of shields up and stuff, which is definitely causing me some problems. But that was all Tech 1 units, so they are a little bit squishy, they're not particularly strong, so that was about what I expected, to be honest, which is why I've now got all this stuff rolling out, which is my Tech 2 army that I'm starting to build up. Now this is, so a big part of this game, and the reason it's called Supreme Commander, is this is your commander. So it's your ACU, or Armoured Command Unit. There's 3 different factions in this game, by the way. So I am the UEF. Well, there's actually 4, but in the base version, which I'm playing, there's 3. So I am the UEF, which is the United Earth Federation, I believe. Don't 100% quote me on that one. These guys I'm fighting here are called the Aeon Illuminate. And there's another one called the Cybran... Is it Cybran Federation? Everyone just calls it Cybrans, Aeon, and UEF, though. So there's a different campaign for each faction. They all have very different units and stuff. Obviously, they have similarities. Everyone has, like, some version of a light assault bot or a tank or, you know, whatever. But all the units are different, especially when you get to the experimentals. They can be quite dramatically different, and the different factions have different play styles. Within reason. It's not quite like StarCraft or anything, where like the Zerg is very different to playing Terrans, for example. It's sort of between StarCraft and Age of Empires, I suppose, in that regard. But anyway, sorry, I've been babbling on a lot here. So it plays sort of like AoE, but also a little bit different. You don't have workers that go out and collect resources from like trees that are scattered around or from gold. Your resources are based on, you can build power plants, and then on certain spots, you can see a little texture on the ground here, you can build these mass extractors. So you're usually limited more by mass than you are by power, because you can only get so much mass where you can build more and more power. You can also get little portable shields, which is always kind of cool. Okay, we're going to shift the queue around a bit, because I want to focus more on tanks than on any of the other units. But yeah, this is my, I think this is probably one of the best examples of a strategy game. It can be a bit, I admit it's not always the best viewing experience if you don't know what's going on, because you spend a lot of time zoomed out and you just get a lot of little icons, as opposed to like, I guess, Age of Empires, where you tend to be zoomed in and the units are a bit more distinct between the individuals and all that kind of thing. So it's a game that is really good to watch and play if you know it, but watching it when you don't know it, I admit, is a little bit hard to follow. However, I would completely recommend the game. It's definitely worth it. If you like strategy games, totally great game. So you've got your different engineers as well. You can build your different tech level buildings. Obviously, you've got all the standard stuff. You've got your turrets and anti-air turrets, anti-ground turrets. You've got power storage, which is why this is at 74,000 rather than less. Air staging, because your planes can run out of fuel. Luckily, they don't fall out of the sky. If they run out of fuel, they just become really, really slow. So yes, obviously, unlike Age of Empires, this is high-tech, so we have Air Force, so this is our little fleet of gunships. Which I've been pumping out of my air factory over here. So one of the interesting little tidbits about this game, doesn't make a difference to the gameplay, but all of the units on the battlefield, except your commander, are actually controlled by AI. The only person on the battlefield is you. Well, and any enemy commanders. Later on, I believe the support commanders are also piloted by humans, but all the tanks and stuff that are dying are actually not dying, they're just being destroyed. Which I guess if you worry about dramatically large amounts of death is probably a good thing, but... And your commander, you'll see my commander's got like a sort of weird flickering on him. That's because I upgraded him with a shield. So your commander, you can actually get upgrades on from this little tab down here. So my commander's got a shield. He's got what's called nano repair, which increases the speed at which he heals if he takes any damage. And he's also got what people refer to as RAS, which is just a resource allocation system. So he generates his own resources as well, which is handy. But it's quite an expensive upgrade. So I'm rallying all my units from the factories down to here. We're getting built up so we can make another attempt on this base. In the meantime, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to stop building gunships and I'm going to build some scouts because I really need to know what's going on down here. I don't have any intel. Destroy the commander, win the game, pretty much. In the campaigns it's a bit different, but in multiplayer essentially, so there are different game modes, or game types really. So the standard version that most people play and what you'll see if you decide to pick up the game and play it online is what's called assassination, which is where, as you say, destroy the commander, win the game. Simple as that. You could have literally 2 bombers and a single commander left, and your enemy could have 5 100 tanks and 20,000 planes or whatever, if you kill the commander, you still win. It doesn't matter in the end. Kill the commander, win the game. In the campaign, it's a little bit different because there's usually objectives, which are listed up here, depends on what you're doing. Lose the commander, lose the game still applies. You can play what's called supremacy when you're doing skirmish games, which is effectively where you need to kill everything, not just the commander. The commander's still important because he still has high build speed, he can still be used as a combat unit, there's still value to your commander, and when he dies, he goes up in a small nuclear explosion, so you can also damage the enemy base by killing the commander. But most people don't play that mode. It is generally the commander is key. I mean, the entire game is named after it. So I've got quite a lot of these little shields now, I've got a bunch of tanks and some missile launchers. So what I might do is move my forces up a bit, but not fully into range, and let my missiles start taking some pot shots. So I think we'll try and grab all of these and waypoint them further forward. Grab all of our units except we don't want these ones, they can stay there. Actually, well, you know what, I'll take them too. Then we're gonna move up a bit. So he's got some dudes coming in here. We don't know what they are. Oh yeah, so these are pings. So you can do a ping to get people to look, a request for movement, and to tell people to attack. You can also leave a little message other than that. These ones can actually be dragged around. Oh, I don't know if I remember how. There we go. Within what I'm doing currently, which is, as I said, it's the fan project called Forged Alliance Forever. One of the cool things they've done is they've made all the campaign cooperative. So I could play with up to 3 other people, I believe, on this mission. And it scales, so the enemy will be harder and have more units and stuff if you have more people playing, which wasn't a thing at all in the base game. There was no co-op in the campaign. So it's pretty cool that that's an option that they've added in and got working. The difficulty of the campaign missions has also been turned up from where it was in the base game.
You will answer for the crimes committed by the UEF.
Okay, let's see if we can get some scouts in. Feel like we're probably going to need more scouts still because it can be pretty hard to get any vision. Oh, especially when they sneak some planes in immediately. Okay, that is a lot of air force they've got there. Was not expecting that one, I'll admit. Now, I don't need to protect this bit, thankfully. So what have we got? He's got a bit of resources down here. Same thing here. Nothing too crazy yet. I'm guessing this is probably his main base. He might have something over here as well. Quite a lot of bombers. Luckily, I've got a bunch of anti-air turrets in the base. Ooh, that was quite a lot of stuff there. Luckily, I have quite a lot of stuff of my own. Including a lot of shields. You can see all the little shield bubbles. So these give a little dome of a shield, which is mobile. Kind of like these ones I had in the base, except a lot squishier, but they can move around. So, he's got a very well fortified base here, as you can see. Now, I don't know if there's a commander for us to kill. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we just need to kill the factories to stop him from building anything on this planet. So we're going to move in a bit more, because what we're trying to do here is get these units here at the back, the mobile missile launchers, which have a nice bit of range, and we'll be able to outrange all his base defences. So we're going to siege his base, hopefully. So I think it should be safe to move up to here. I'll probably need to pull them in from the back, because currently they're right at the back, which isn't ideal when you're trying to outrange something. Oh, yeah, you can see we're taking a couple of pot shots now. So I think we're going to push the missiles forward a bit and get them to take out the enemy shields. Now, you can get missile defense and stuff, which I don't believe I have any of, thankfully. But they can shoot down missiles. Obviously, it ends up being a bit of a back and forth between do you have enough missile defense to stop the amount of missiles and so on. Ooh. Some of the missile launchers are getting a little bit close, so they're getting taken out. But I think we're okay still. We're going to mix in more missiles compared to anti-air, because we're not getting hit by too much anti-air anymore. Too much air, sorry. We wouldn't need anti-air to stop anti-air. That'd be an interesting game mechanic. So, I think we should probably have about got this shield down. We're firing a lot of missiles at it. Ooh. Now, what I might want to do here is move these guys up, my engineers, and build a new radar in range so I can have a better idea of what's going on here. Because I'm getting shot at by stuff and I don't know what it is. Which is never really a good situation to be in, is it? Oh, and I lost something out here. Oh, and here. Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to rhyme, but I guess it works. So, I'm just going to rebuild this stuff real quick. Oops. Oh. So the land can get a bit deformed when you're building buildings to try and make it flat, which sometimes means you can't replace them when it gets destroyed. It's a little bit inconvenient, but there's not very much we can do about that. I'm going to build extra anti-air here because we took a bunch of damage on that front line, which I don't like. So we're going to replace that and then continue on. And then we're going to keep building our bombers, our gunships, because we could probably send in a little force of those at some point. Soon we'll have a radar up, and that should hopefully alleviate our current predicament. There we go. Now we can see and we can return fire. Might even put a couple of turrets up here. He's been very sneaky, sitting outside of our vision radius and taking pot shots at us. Now we're just going to keep pushing in on the shields, because if we keep the shields down, then all the tanks can roll in when we want to. Ooh, we lost a lot of our missiles there though, which is not so convenient. You know what, I think I'm actually going to stop producing flak entirely and have these two factories just purely on missiles. Might even stick some missiles in this factory as well. Let's really get the missiles rolling, shall we? I really want to kill this, but I think it's an invincible building. It's part of the campaign, so that's an interesting scenario. It seems to be distracting a lot of bombers for me. Which I mean, I guess, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, as I say. Oh, they're trying to rebuild their shields now, which I do not appreciate. You know, let's just move in a bit, shall we? Because this isn't getting us anywhere. What I probably should have done is gone around the side, but this lot of defense is even there. Maybe could have came in back here. If this attack doesn't work, I think that's probably what I'm going to try next. But hopefully this should work. We've got a lot of tanks. A lot of anti-air as well, so we don't need to worry about these gunships. Keep everything pushing in. Oh, this wall's a bit of a problem. Come on, let's get rid of these shields, shall we? Don't need none of that. Well, it's going to be a bit awkward with the wall, but we'll see if we can get in there. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, that was a pretty big army, and yet we've not made too much of an impact, in fact. So what we're going to do is we're going to start rallying our troops over to here, and we're going to come around the back next time. In the meantime, we're going to contain him by plopping down a bunch of turrets. And a couple of spare radars, just in case he's sneaky. Oh, he does have a commander. So we need to take out his commander as well.
I have no wish to kill you.
Okay, so we're going to sneak around the back, and I believe this is where all his power is located, so that might help us take out the shields. This time we're going to try using our brain instead of just throwing ourselves blindly at his defensive line. Who'd have thought that might be a good idea? Because whilst we did a bunch of damage there, he's just going to start rebuilding, so that was actually a pretty ineffective attack. And if this was against a player, that would have been really bad, because not only did we not really do too much damage, we also actually left loads of reclaim. So when your units die and they leave all the wrecks, they can be reclaimed for more mass. So you have to be careful of that throwing units away in this game, because it can definitely backfire. So now he's trying to push back out. Luckily I've built some of these turrets up, which should hopefully hold him inside his own base. Whilst we make a little rebuilder and push him to the side. Now I'm going to cut down... Oh, Commander, why are you not assisting us anymore? No wonder we weren't getting as many units out as I was expecting. But yeah, the AI in this, as I said, have been ramped up from how they were originally. Oh, that was a really bad place to put a turret because it's behind a hill. So, the weapons do follow a level of physics in this game where they can collide, they can miss. There's even some interesting interactions where, for instance, when you get up to Tech 3, you get these really big artillery that can shoot across the entire map, and they can actually collide with aircraft and different things. It's been taken out of the Forged Lines thing because it was a little bit annoying for people. But there was even a situation where when launching like a nuclear missile out of your base, if there was loads of enemy air above your head, it could collide with it and blow up your own base, which was a bit stupid, so they took it out. I mean, it makes sense, but it's not very fun. So I probably could with these gunships, to be honest, just fly in and kill the commander. So I'm going to try one more assault on the behind. And see if we can't get somewhere with that. We've got a lot of missile launchers here. Far too many missile launchers. Got more missile launchers than we do tanks. I'm not sure if that's quite the army balance that you're going for. Now what I should really be doing, considering the amount of resources I have, is grabbing these engineers and just doing this. However, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab these engineers that are already down here and be more efficient. And they're going to go like that when they're done, and just build a bunch of factories to pump out some units with. That way we don't have to trundle across the whole map, because it's a bit of a slow process. I do need some flak, so I'm going to mix a bit in with the shields. So this is actually only the second mission, which is kind of worrying about how hard it's going to get later on, but we'll see. It's been years and years since I played the original campaign, so I'm not overly familiar with it. Let's just take out a bit of this wall, shall we? This group moving further down. Not sure what this is, but it's proven to be very resilient to missiles. That or I'm missing somehow. I have no idea what those were. You can usually tell from the wrecks, well, until they got missiled into the ground. I want to get a few more scout planes. I don't know if you caught any of the stream yesterday, Ishii, but we had some technical problems with playing the next spot of DSX. I got through the tutorial area and then it just started crashing on me constantly. I think I've worked out what the problem was, which I think was having DirectX 12 enabled for some reason was causing instability, so I will be resuming playing that tomorrow if you want to stop by. Hopefully it will be smooth and everything will work fine, but I've done all the testing I can without actually streaming it again, so we'll see. Okay, so before I move these guys in, I'm going to send my scout planes in and see if we can't get a little bit of intel about exactly what we're running into here. Ah, for instance, I didn't even realise this was here. Let's see, we've got a bit of defences in the back, but not too much, and we've got a lot of power, which is what I love to see. Oh! Oh! Okay, so this is an example of the AI being really stupid.
The first round is on me.
Whilst I'm trying to form an attack on the back of the base and being all tactical, the AI accidentally wanders into the range of the turrets that I built at the front of their base and just gets themselves killed. Well, that was, I admit, that was a very anticlimactic way to finish this campaign mission. Oh... It went from being really difficult to break their base to the AI walking out of their base and just killing themselves. Which is a bit of a shame, because I didn't get to complete the last bonus objective because they died before I could. Ah, oh well. Anyway, I'm actually going to call it that. I'm only doing short streams on... the streams I've added in are Monday and Wednesday, and I might be doing Friday as well. I'm definitely not doing Saturday. I want to have at least one day where I'm not streaming. And these are just going to be, for the time being, short streams where I'm going to, well, hopefully short streams. This has gone on for nearly 2 hours now. Short streams, or one mission streams of Supreme Commander, basically. I'm going to be playing through the UEF campaign first, and then I've not decided, probably UEF, Cyber, and then Aeon. And then I might go through the expansion Forged Lines campaign as well, and just do them one at a time. If you do miss any of them and you want to actually keep an eye on these, feel free to check them out. I will be uploading them onto YouTube. I've got a little backlog at the moment, so it'll probably be next week before these start showing up. But everything will be getting uploaded over there, so feel free to check it out if there's anything you want to see. But otherwise, thanks for stopping by. Pop in tomorrow if you want to see if Mankind Divided is playing bore with us or not. I'll be back again about 1 o'clock as per usual. I'll probably be doing a 3 or 4 hour stream tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling, because my voice is probably going to start getting a bit strained from the extra talking. And thanks for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time.